Paknet is our internal school website that is also available outside the school. It's the place that we use to share materials, resources and information with students. It helps us to present and organise that information, make the information accessible 24 hours a day. It's a gateway to the internet so that we can manage and control how students access resources. It's to complement and extend the classroom activities. We can edit pages ourselves quickly and easily through the web browser without having to understand any nastiness to do with HTML or any other relatively difficult technology. Firstly, we'll look at the structure. Structure is Paknet is broken down effectively into areas for learning, for administration, and there's some personal areas as well. Administration, bookings, which is intuitive to use, and the information about ESAS, EOTC, co-curricular houses. Learning is where the interesting stuff happens. The faculty pages, this is what you find in the menu. Arts, visual arts, art, non-visual art. We see here each subject at each year level has its consistently presented assessments, course information and topics. This needs to be consistent across all areas so that the intranet does not turn into a mess. Okay. Also within Paknet you have your classes pages. This is my timetable. If I go to the 13B Mac SMH page, your timetable should also be reflected up here. I can share any information I want with students here, perhaps not what's exactly here. I can edit, delete all this peculiar junk that's appeared here. I can also have discussions, I can put wikis here, I can set tasks here and share files which are relevant to that particular class. It's important though that files which are relevant for all students in a particular subject are put under the main faculty pages rather than being hidden away in these class pages. The class pages are fantastic for interacting with your class. Be aware that at the end of the year they're likely to be deleted. So this should not be an area that you are putting hours and hours into with the intention of having that work available next year and the year after as well. We'll look here at the basics of organising your pages. Best place to start is on a classes page. I've started with my calculus class here. One of the first things you'll want to do is to edit the page HTML. When you click that, you get a window where you can enter some content. You can format that. I'll have it bold and italic. Thank you very much. You can indent thusly. You can also do these things, bullet points, numbered lists, strike throughs and so on. Shouldn't be any great surprises. Once you've finished editing all of your text, update. You can also paste directly into this window. Be aware that if you are pasting directly from Microsoft Word, sometimes you can inadvertently bring across problems, and sometimes they can be annoying problems where formatting just does not behave, and sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and battle. Adjusting the layout is an important part of what you do. If you're not going to have wikis, take the wikis off the page. If you're not going to have discussions, take them off. You'll probably want your subpages up here. Everything is moved around to exactly where you want it to be. Once you've got the right modules on your page, you may find that your module says that this module has not been activated for this page. Click on the little icon, Activate Module. Once you've done that, quite often click on the module again and a whole bunch of new options are available. I want to upload some files, so I could say create new folder. This will be resources. Then I can upload a file, find a relevant file. I'd like to put discussions on here. Specify title discussions document. Upload. Often as well, I will want to create a new page, which might be for a specific topic. This topic is going to be programming. Let's make my calculus class do some programming. Create a new page. Wait a moment. And now I've got a new page called programming. Fresh. Ready for me to add as much content as I'd like to. Adding images is straightforward enough, but you do need to follow some steps carefully. If I go to edit page HTML on this page that I've created, get rid of all of that. I want to add an image. I go to the image manager. There are no images available at the moment for me to stick in there. I need to upload some. I browse. I'm going to browse to SMH's pictures, and if I have a look in thumbnail view, find the exact picture that I wanted. It was this one. Upload. Now it's in the list on the left hand side. Here's the preview on the right hand side, and I can say insert that image, update. Images have been uploaded.